Hello. Okay, so today I'm excited to unbox a new tripod. It's the Tribex SE, my SmallRig in collaboration with your boy, Potato Jet. Now, I'm not usually one to go and just buy things because a creator collaborated with a company or something like that. I like to buy things because they're good products, period. However, I've been needing a tripod that has the features that this one has with the handle and the whole thing. So very nice right off the bat. Comes with a carrying case. So let's open her up. It's very compact. I will say that. I will say it's compact given how much it can stretch upwards. You can already imagine what this is. Handle, of course. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so tiny. It's about the size of my hand almost. Let's just extend by turning this little knob here as such. Oop, and that's it. Smart. That's as far as it extends. Not me breaking it. Let's get to the tripod. The main thing. Why we're here, and I'll tell you this. Got a little bit of weight to it, so don't expect to unbox this thing and it's like, oh, it's the lightest tripod in the world. It's not. It's made out of aluminum, which is nice because it helps with weights, but it's got a beefy head right here. Comes with a plate, which is very nice. Of course, this is more wrappings. Just take care of that. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's how it all works. So this little push thing, which I like that it's nice and red, locks it in place so it doesn't move. I think it's only got two positions. This position and this position. So I think the other one, the mainline one, has a couple positions, but this is gonna be just fine. And this opens up as such. You can see how far it opens up. I'm just gonna give it a whirl. I've never done this before, but I've seen everybody else use it. So there you go. There you have it. That was fun. I think that's it. That's good. That's easy. Easy way to set it up. Not much to it. And there's also this little hook here, which you can hang whatever you need to hang. Snacks or your hat. This is where I hang my hat. Now let's see how it closes. Same idea. Pull the lever. And that's it. And then it locks. I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, cool. So it's not in the way. There's a little thing here, right here. This little guy. Flick it this way. Oh, you open it and you flick it to close. So open, you flick it, closes. So that's that, and I want to open it, guys. This is too easy. It's too easy. So now let me show you what a camera looks like on here. And today we have a C200. Here we have the C200, which with a little monitor and the battery that's not here. I have a big, longer battery, big forehead. So there's no battery down here, but when it's all said and done with maybe a bigger lens, like a 24 to 105, this is around 9 pounds, give or take, 9.5 pounds. And this handles it so well, it's not a problem. And you'll see what I mean by that. Pull this thing out and then squeeze and release. And that's it. It's that easy. Like there's not a lot of hoopla to it. You just got to put this away. If you want to bring it down, just kind of do one of these guys, move it down, and it's down. And it goes down super, super easy. As opposed to other tripods, I'll show you, like this. This is not a bad tripod. It has a bigger payload capacity. It's very beefy, very much like, hey, let's do a short film, let's do a whatever, a movie type of thing, a longer project. I need a bigger camera on here. It does its job, but it's got all these steps to get to it. Now, again, this has its pros, but it's also has its cons. It's also extremely heavy, so I wouldn't just take this to any shoots. As a matter of fact, I don't take this to any shoots unless I'm doing multi-cam interview setups and I need a lot of stuff on the tripod head. So that said, we'll see how well this lasts, how long this actually lasts, going up and down, up and down, up and down. We'll see how good it does. All we gotta do is stress test it. I got it recently, actually a couple of days ago, it just came in. And I think for the price, what you get, I think it's really good. It's really solid. So after using it for a couple of shoots, I realized that this tripod meets exactly the demands that I have for a tripod. It's very much able to be collapsed, placed back into its original size, and back again over the course of an entire shooting day. I use this for a real estate shoot for an agent where I needed to constantly change levels and heights, and that was great. I also use this for a more kind of corporate shoot, talking head interviews, and while I wasn't moving it up and down a lot, I was kind of moving it from location to location. So I had to, move the handle, back and forth, and on occasion readjust the size, and it made it really easy because for those kinds of shoots, you don't just have all this time, right? Sometimes you have to set up. We had, I don't know how many interviews back to back, and so I needed to adjust heights per person that was coming to sit down. So overall, I think this is a very capable tripod. This is not for your very rugged, heavy duty, type of stuff where you need to have a bigger payload or anything like that. But I will say it does hold up fine. It's really well made. I think one thing that I don't see people mention a lot is that these little hinges, you can use them, of course, to spread it out even wider and go even lower, which is very nice. They lock into place nicely. It doesn't feel flimsy. The opening and closing of it doesn't feel flimsy at all. One thing I didn't enjoy very much was extending this head to its maximum height. I didn't feel super safe with my camera on it. I had to constantly, of course, always keep an eye on it, but it was very wobbly. So I like that you can do this very easily, extend it and whatnot, but when you tighten it, see if you need to have this is kind of loose up here. I don't know if you can see that. This portion right here is just kind of like loose. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or if I did something wrong. I mean, I have everything tightened and it's still just kind of wobbly. So that's my only complaint with that. The handle feels nice, nothing crazy about it. Just extends just a little ways down. And overall, the tripod is just well built for what it is. I think if you're thinking about this and the carbon fiber version, I think you're better suited for this, unless you need some of the extra components that come with the tripod head to counterweights and stuff like that. Other than that, it's a great tripod. I do recommend it at $399. It's the value for dollar for what you get is pretty high, in my opinion. Now, we'll see how it does a year from now and see if anything breaks, because you can't just really access any of these pieces. These are all just kind of like one. I think one thing that's gonna maybe trip some people up over the course of a few months or even a year of owning this is not using this dealio here properly. And there's a very specific way to do it. If you don't do it the right way every time, I think over time, you're gonna risk damaging your tripod. So there you have it. This is a very concise unboxing and review of this tripod, which I think is really good. If you do have questions about it, feel free to ask me. If you've been thinking about getting one of these, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to have as maybe your B cam or even your A cam if your camera isn't that heavy. So definitely check it out, give it a try.